of chaos here at the shop. Cody's getting the battery out. We got our new fuse in, the correct fuse. Hopefully that fuse stays good. And then Cody brought us a selection of batteries. So hopefully between the 3 batteries he brought, we'll have enough voltage to actually start the car. Yeah, we're gonna wire them all in parallel, have all the amperage. The steam vent, did some good old redneck welding here. So that's curing up. Gotta pull the intake off and put that back on. And then if we can get it running, actually idling for a little bit, then we can work all the coolant through it. So yeah, stay tuned and we'll see if it actually starts today. All right, turn on. Which one's that?
ECU.
That's gonna be the drain for the turbo. So yeah, turn that on. Turn the water pump on.
Actually, turn the water pump on.
Huh?
Turn her in there to pump it.
Yeah, it's not. We still gotta bleed it.
Which one? Corn?
Yep. Hit the start.
There you did that. Yep. Still don't have enough battery power.
It's leaking.
Huh? What's leaking?
This one's dripping fuel.
Don't tighten it.
Which one? Oh, attempt 1's a no-go. Well, so far, no good luck. We're gonna make a ground from the block to the chassis because we don't have one currently, but for some reason this thing is just pulling down a ton of voltage. I don't know where we got a wiring issue, but so we're gonna keep picking away at that. Hopefully it'll fire today. I don't know. It'll be fine.
What are we gonna do with the other side?
I don't know, that's up to you. You think it's gonna start today?
Oh no. It might.
Max, you think it's gonna start?
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Temp, what number is this? 5,000? Temp 5,000.
5,676 and a half.
Those good smoke rings. That was cool. It's like 3 times.
Well, more smoke. Still no start.
About the fire.
Oh, it's about to?
Yeah, we gotta let the batteries charge up.
Oh, the batteries just got to charge up. All 3 batteries.
No, we're going 2.
Huh?
Only 2.
Oh, only 2 batteries. So.
We got our fuel pump on too.
This is why no one will ever take us seriously.
Yeah, it's too hot.
We're not in the business for being serious, but
Apparently not.
stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Attempt 6,027.
To be continued.
To be continued. We do have coolant temperature now. Thank you, Maxwell, for fixing that. Let's try this again.
Action.
Attempt. I don't even know.
Yes.
The heck was that? Here we go. Come on. Logging. Let's give this a try. Top button.
Shut up, idiot.
It's filming now.
Action.
Take, what was that? Take what? 7 million?
No, 700,000.
700,067. Alright. Day log. Graph. Let's see. Yeah, time 700,000. It was at 868. Test. I don't know.
We're out of numbers.
We're out of numbers.
You need the pie.
Attempt. Yeah. Alright guys, we're back home. The car didn't start. We added a chassis ground from the block to the chassis. We added the from the battery, there's that little fuse block, and for some reason we keep eating up fuses, and we shouldn't be. They're 250 amp fuses, so we definitely have a wiring issue we're trying to figure out. From that fuse block, there's a distributor box. It's the one main wire in, and then it splits into three. It's a three-way splitter. We have the starter power coming out of that, the power for the Holly, and the power for the relay box that I have. Basically for all the there's like a battery kill switch on my button panel, the coolant fans, the coolant pump, fuel pump, everything is pretty much wired through that relay box. So we're obviously getting a massive drain. We pulled the Holly wire and the starter wire out of that distributor box and ran it directly to the battery, which the Holly is supposed to run directly to the battery to begin with. So we ran that straight there, and it started doing, we're getting better. We're not losing as much voltage, but I can show you here on the log. So with just the battery and the Holly on, you can see we're at 13.6 volts. Hopefully that catches that. And then as we go on, right here would be when we turn on the scavenge pump, we lose almost a volt from the scavenge pump. And then we have the fuel pump comes on, and boom, right there we're down to 10.9 volts with the fuel pump going. And as it starts to crank, we start to go down. We're at 10.9 right now. Then we're down to 10.3, 9.4 volts when it's actually turning enough RPM to pretty much fire. We're at 227 RPM, down 9.4 volts. And it'll come back up to 10.5 for a little bit. Let's see how the RPMs have dropped. We're only at 128 RPMs trying to fire. And then right here, we're down to 9.1. And at the bottom, 8.7 volts we're down to. Nothing's gonna fire on 8.7 volts. So, and it's making me think we don't have a battery issue, because we had two 12-volt batteries that have been proven to be decent, wired together to try to power this, and it's pulling that kind of voltage out of it. So it's looking like we have a serious drain somewhere in the wiring. The starter wire and the starter wire and the main wire to the fuse box are 4 gauge, and then the ground off the starter, right? No, the ground off from the block to the chassis is 4 gauge as well. And I talked to my buddy Tom. He said that they were having an issue with the starter pulling a ton of power down because it was 4 gauge. They switched to 2 gauge and seen a big improvement. So I just ordered 40 foot of 2 gauge wiring. Ordered a whole bunch of eyelets for both the 2 gauge, and then a whole package that goes like 10 to 22 gauge eyelets, so that we can go through and we're going to start rewiring from the back to the front and just try to find where we're losing all this voltage. So that should be here, I think, Friday. So I'm hoping next weekend we can get to it, start rewiring all that, and try to see from there if we can find the issue, hopefully get it started. I'm not going to post this video up until we have the car running, because I made you guys sit through, 45 minutes of our shenanigans and no car to start. So far I think we're at like 8 minutes of shenanigans and no start. But yeah, stay tuned. Hopefully next weekend's going to go better, and I can actually show you a video of the car running after everything we've been through. So yeah, stay tuned, guys. Alright, round 2. We got Fred's here. We're going to redo pretty much all the 4 gauge wiring. We're going to switch over to 2 gauge. We're replacing the starter. So we got the car on the lift now. I pulled out most of the wiring. This is the last one right here I got to pull out down to the starter. But yeah, stay tuned. we got all the 4-gauge wire out. We have, I tried to clean up in here a little bit, but we ain't got too far yet. We're gonna keep this one 4-gauge wire because that goes directly into our relay box, and that does all the buttons. So we're gonna cut this back, and we're doing a firewall terminal for this one. And then got that all set up for now. We just did another ground. Cody and Todd are here now.
Yay!
Todd's gonna try to not get us banned on Facebook today. Todd can't say anything. But yeah, we'll keep picking away at it.
We're gonna go get a haircut.
I guess Todd's not getting his haircut. Well, we're headed to the parts store to get wires because we don't have any 10 gauge.
Of course.
Luckily, Cody using his plugs.
Yeah. Gang, gang.
If anybody's wondering, Cody likes to fraud for us. What's left after that?
Pretty much the rest of it.
We ran the starter wire, right?
Yep, that's what we just worked on.
Yep, so starter wires ran. We got a ground to the starter, even though Cody doesn't believe in those.
No, you were just doing it wrong.
We gotta put the ground to a block. What else we got left? Ground to the battery. Oh no, we did the ground to the battery, I think. Or we're keeping the one we had. Yeah, we already did it.
Made a new one.
We did it. Fred did, yeah. All right, so we got that done. We gotta run a wire from the alternator to the battery. So.
Put some gas in it and fire it up.
Yeah, hopefully.
She'll bark.
So about 6 to 7 more hours, we'll have this fired up, hopefully.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. All right, attempt number 700,06512.
Action.
Oh, man, I hope this thing actually starts.
We all do.
It might start. It was 10 volts.
10? Whoa, we got a chance.
We're gonna expedite that though.
Is that the boost? Oh.
Why is it smoking like this?
What do you mean?
Baby.
I'm not convinced that you don't have the plug wires going to the right spot.
We swapped them, got nowhere, and then swapped them back. Made a weird backfire though.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Try it.
Try it again.
Are you sure?
Sure what?
Are you sure the coils are going to the right?
We can count them all again. Attempt 6.
11-teen, 9er.
Yeah, attempt 12-teen.
12-teen.
Did not work. So, stay tuned. So, update. Some of
Sparkulators in there backwards, boy.
our coil wires got a little mixed up. This might have been our problem this whole
Call it
time.
hour.
I read them off to you. You read them back to me. But now that we've tested the wires, we think we figured it out. We're on the last two now.
Ready?
Yep.
5.
Yeah, it's good.
So now that everything is in sync, hopefully it's actually going to fire this time. That or we make another hour-long video with no fire and everybody burns me at the stake.
Stay tuned.
Like, share, and subscribe.
like, share, and subscribe if you want to see us get nowhere still.
We're good.
Stay tuned.
No, I think
What?
Oh, no, not yet.
Attempt number. What number are we on?
Too many.
13 teen.
Wait, hang on. What's going on with your... I told you that was gonna happen.
Having some technical difficulties. All right.
We gotta do something about that.
Does that count as running?
What is it hitting? Were you on the starter the whole time?
A little bit.
You were on the starter the whole time?
No.
That's why I was fucking squealing.
It started to die.
You're an
It
idiot.
kind of fired.
Is it on?
No, it's not on yet. Do you want it back on?
Yeah, but don't hold
Hang
on
on.
to the starter. Oh, hang on, he said.
I wanna find an Allen wrench that'll work for...
We set the idle air screw. Aren't you glad you came over?
Try it, I guess. Wait, hang on.
What do you mean, hang on?
Now I gotta do TPS.
Open it.
Twice.
Probably fucked up now.
Alright.
Good?
Yeah.
Attempt 14 teen. you get enough?
I mean, no,
The plug wires are getting hot against the manifold. I gotta get this freaking plate back up. Hey, it ran.
Yeah, they're already setting something.
Stay tuned. All right, everyone's gone now. We got pretty much all the wiring figured out. I mean, I have a ton of tucking to do. There's wires everywhere, but from changing everything over to the 2-gauge wiring, it seems that we've solved most of our voltage issues. On top of that, we figured out that the couple of the coil wires were backwards. We flopped that. You've seen the car runs. So next step is I'm going to start tucking all those wires next week, try to clean up wires. Then we got to work on our inputs, outputs. I'm hoping, I think next week is 4 weeks, so I'm hoping next week my converter gets shipped out. When that gets here, we can get the transmission in, get that all bolted up, and then I'm going to measure for the drive shaft, pull the rear gears out. I need to order the new rear gears, and then I'm going to have those swapped and that taken care of. So you guys wanted a running video. I gave you a running video at least. I hope that's good enough for now. And then, yeah, next week, just keep plugging away at wiring and figuring out the odds and ends I got to get ordered. So I hope you guys are happy with it. I'm beyond thrilled. Like, I had to fight back tears. It's been emotional. 3 years of just this car being a nightmare, and now finally getting to hear it running idle was awesome. So stay tuned for next week. Hopefully it'll be another good video and we'll have more progress. Thanks, guys.